The North Bergen Board of Education preschool trailers have been in Braddock Park since 2001. Opponents say it's both a safety issue and an issue preventing public recreational and open space usage.
If those trailers weren't here on this small strip of land at the eastern end of the football field, do you feel some other type of public use could take place on that site if those trailers weren't there? Or is this an issue of safety for having students here in these temporary trailers?
It's both issues. We have here both environmental and educational injustices. Trailers are not supposed to be used for classrooms for more than 5 years. These have been used for 24 years. And preschools and other, like I said, essential services do not belong in Braddock Park or any of North Bergen's parks because they are all encumbered by environmental regulations that say that these parks can only be used for open air space or for recreation.
North Bergen has filed an application with the NJDEP to place a permanent school, a 2-story structure on the premises here, replacing the trailers. It is North Bergen's contention that over 23 years there has not been another site where they could locate a permanent school to, and thus this is essentially, they say, the only property that is available for them to do this.
Do you believe that there's no other site that they could potentially create a school for preschools and students?
I do not believe that, no.
And the rules are clear. The rules were written as if everyone would be an honest broker. A municipality or a town would go to Green Acres and say, we need to divert some parkland for another important purpose. Here's the land that we'd like to offer up as replacement land. And then if the land that they're offering for replacement land is valuable and useful to the public just as much as the land that was being diverted, then Green Acres would give them permission to do so. In this particular case, well over 20 years ago, the town just put the school in the park with no permission, didn't follow the rules, and the rules have been around for decades and decades. They couldn't possibly say that they didn't know about the rules. Every county park system knows those rules.
With North Bergen constructing a new middle school in the former high-tech high school on Tunnelly Avenue, set to open September 2025, one would suspect vacated classroom space in the elementary schools could house the preschool students.
Is it the intent of the district of North Bergen to ultimately get the preschoolers out of those trailers altogether? I've heard talk that North Bergen plans on building a permanent 2-story school.
Our intent is to do whatever it's best for the children of North Bergen. That's what we're trying to do. So, you know, people are talking and they're saying that it's not a beautiful setting. My kids actually went there, and it was one of the nicest settings that my kids enjoyed. They actually enjoyed it. And every parent that goes to that school, that sends their kids to that school, they actually really like it. It's a nice setting, and it's worked for so many years. So we don't know what we're going to do yet, but we are severely overcrowded throughout the whole district. So we're going to do what's best for the children of North Bergen.
So the construction of a school at the trailer site is not something that's been ruled out?
We don't know what's going to happen yet. We're still working on the diversion, so we'll see what happens.
Why hasn't this gone to court?
Well, it did go to court. New Jersey Conservation Foundation and other organizations did try to take it to court. And the problem is that the Green Acres regulations are just not strong enough. The judge simply said, well, there's no time limit. Green Acres can't just evict the school. They don't have enforcement power. There's no time limit in the rules. They just have to work it out with the town and with the county in some reasonable fashion. But the problem is that the town and the county are unreasonable. They're just using every delay tactic in the book, changing their story, coming up with replacement land that couldn't possibly be any use to anyone. And it's clear they just want to keep the kids in these trailers for as long as possible because they can't find a good solution.
Opponents also complain that the driveway entrance to the preschool trailers is not safe. It's too narrow. There's no sidewalk and no crossing guard stationed there.
We have police there and we have crossing guards there. We have crossing guards there, we have police, and we have security there. So And basically most of the children get bussed in. So, and the other children, they come in through the other side, through the soccer field. So for the most part, it's very safe.
That if you want to divert land, you're supposed to do it in a legal manner, which means you file an application with New Jersey DEP. You say, I want to divert this land, and I'm going to replace it with this land. Instead, North Bergen came here in 2001 and diverted it illegally, thinking that they would never get caught. And it took DEP 10 years to actually catch them and another year to write up violations for the infraction. And it's still here. This has been going on basically since DEP caught them in 2011, and they still don't have a final application. And we still don't know what they plan on building here and whether or not it will meet educational regulations.
So we're doing the best we can, what's in the best interest for the residents of North Bergen. If you've ever been up there, it's like a country club. It's a beautiful facility for the children. We've been up there many years, and as Commissioner Pereira stated earlier, they've been working on this diversion for many years. So we do what's in the best interest for the residents of North Bergen. It's a beautiful location, and that's really all I have to comment on that.
The fact that when this went to court a couple of years ago, that the judge did not penalize either the township, the Board of Education, North Bergen, or the state itself, that must say something. The judge couldn't make a decision on it.
Yeah, what that says to me is that the right thing to do is to go through with the diversion and let us proceed with the plans to operate the district we see fit for our residents and for the students.
We need to get other citizens out there involved. They don't realize that their county taxpayer money is being contributed towards this project. So think about it. Your county tax money is going towards North Bergen's ability to acquire a school that'll only be used by North Bergen school children.
Only time will tell what the future holds for North Bergen's preschool trailers. Reporting for Hudson TV, I'm Jeff Hennig.